Well, hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the call this evening. And we're going to be getting started in about 2 minutes. I want to welcome you. My name is Charles Harper, as you know, and we're going to do a little orientation tonight. We're not going to get into anything heavy, and I just kind of want to show you around a little bit. And we're gonna be doing more of these. We're gonna be getting more into the platform, doing more and more technical things as time goes on. But I just kind of want to show you around today, and then kind of give you some idea of what we're going to be doing going forward in terms of training. Now, I want to encourage you to make sure that you are here on Monday nights. And when you want to make sure that you're watching for my emails, watch sure you're watching for Dwayne and Dwayne's emails, mainly because on Monday nights, Dwayne is going to be doing sales training. I'm going to be doing your technical training. And as we go forward, we're actually going to be talking about integration, right? So we're going to be talking about how you integrate the different platforms that we have been introducing. So there are ways that we're going to be integrating Webinar Fusion Pro, Genius Marketing Pro, Genius Trainer Pro, in order to help you to start earning more money in your business. So with that, again, thank you for being here. I know that this is the kind of the weekend before the holidays. So I know that a lot of you are we're probably getting ready to travel. We're probably getting ready to entertain family. So again, I'm not going to keep you long. In general, now these calls, what I try to do, at least as we get into leading up until we start doing regular Wednesday trainings, what I like to do is to try to give you some idea of how the platform works. And then on starting probably next week, we'll be doing it on Wednesday. Okay, so again, good evening to you. And I'm going to, again, just kind of briefly show my screen. I try to get you out of here in tonight. We're probably going to get out of here in about 15 or 30 minutes, between 15 and 30 minutes. Again, not a long call. And in general, I'm going to be trying to get you out of these calls in 15 or 30 minutes. Okay, so with that, let's kind of take a look here. And what I'd like for you to do is to let me know that you can see my screen. So when you can see my screen, please put the number 1 in the question box. Good evening, Wayne and Jerry. Good evening to you. Emmanuel, good evening. And Orville. Okay, thank you, Jerry. Okay, now, as I said, now today, what I just wanted to, I want to go to this menu. One of the things that I want you to see right away is I'm going to scroll down here. And what you're going to notice right here in this area is you're going to have a way of uniquely identifying your domain name. And I use the name Gain Mindshare, a unique identifier in terms of all your pages, and you want to go ahead and fill that in. So I use Gain Mindshare because that's my moniker. You can use your name, you can use your company name, you can use your DBA, you can use whatever you want to do here. You're just going to click that area there, and then you're going to write in here what it is you're going to be using, and then click the button Save. Okay, thanks, Scott and Daryl. Appreciate that. Okay, so it's already in use. So we're going to kind of go back here to the dashboard, and we've got Gain Mindshare. Okay, so just briefly, any questions about that? The other thing that I want to show you here in the dashboard is some of you might be asking about the bonus area, the bonuses that you were promised. If you just kind of go to that menu and you go to My Bonuses, you're going to find all 5 of the bonuses here, and each one of them, you can download those to your hard drive. Okay, so that's that for the bonuses. And I do want to show you briefly just a few things about the payment gateway setup. What this is going to be is pretty much you're just going to put in your your payment ID, your PayPal payment, excuse me, and this is where the system is going to direct your buyers in order to pay for your courses. Right. If you're not going to be doing paid courses, that's okay, but you want to put your PayPal address in there, and then that is where people will pay you. And it's pretty simple. And once you do that, you just click save. Can the name be changed later? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it can, Phil. Okay, now in this area, I'm going to go here to the web portal setup now. I do want to show you a few things here. Now, in terms of the way your courses are going to actually look, you can actually manage the templates that your customers are going to see, your students are going to see. You've got 6 templates here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, obviously, you can use whatever one you want. And we may be adding some more in the future. So you might want to just kind of keep track of that. And I'm just going to click save and change my template there. And in terms of the company logo, you can add in your logo here. I'll just put in one just in case here. I've got one that I've been using for a little while now. It's a Gain Mindshare logo. So you can actually change that logo, basically. I'm just going to find an old one that I still use that's on a jump drive here. Hi, Sam. And we'll just kind of put that in here. Let's see. I'll try to find one that's not too big. Okay, and that's kind of light blue. So since that's light blue, maybe I should try to kind of keep it kind of close to the theme there, and I'll choose something that's semi-blue. You do have control over some of the home page content. You want to make sure if you're going to put in your copyright information, I like to put in here Gain Mindshare 2015 to 2019. Right, and then sometimes I just like to put in my name, but you can put in there whatever you want to. Again, it just allows you to customize what it is that you're going to do. Mike, you're gonna need to just kind of look at what I do is I just kind of look at it because every template is going to be different. Just take a look at it and kind of eyeball it. The one that I just put in there is 200 by 58. It's kind of small. All right, yeah. So if you were gonna, what I would do, test if I were gonna redirect someone from a WordPress site is I would just use a link. I am gonna show you here in just a minute, just kind of something that most of you all know how to do, which is to mask a domain name. That is pretty much the way that I would do it. Now there is a way within WordPress that I'll show you here briefly that I do use from time to time. And as a matter of fact, I'll show you that right here now. I'll go here. We'll just see. I think the website that I have is called Titans of Central PA. I think I can use that. It's a WordPress website. Excuse me, safely. And I think I have what I call a link cloaker here. No. Okay, so I don't have the hosting on that site. I can show you the one that I use for my offline marketing content. I don't do as much of it as I used to, but I'm going to go into Local Client Magnet. It's a WordPress website. And I'm going to just kind of jump in here. And one of the plugins that I use here is if you go to the plugin area, I'm going to go to Install Plugins. And then you're going to notice here that, let's see, I have a plugin here called Affiliate Link Cloaking. Right. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click Add New Plugin just so you'll see. And then I'll type in here Affiliate Link Cloaking. if I can spell that right. And the plugin that I use personally is this one. It's by Clion Pid, right? And that you'll notice that one is already installed on my WordPress site. And this is the one that I use. And for the most part, when I use any redirect, I'll cloak it with this plugin, right? You can actually use this plugin for any of your affiliate links that you want to. Just add a new link. And then if you want to take one of your course pages, let's see if I take just maybe take my course page here. And then I'll just put it inside of one of these links. Familypreneur mandate. Right, and then I can always give that link out, and then it'll redirect people to, and the link will look a little. Just put it there in the box so you can see it, but that's what the link will look like, and then people can click that link, and then it'll redirect them to your course. Alexander, if you want to increase the size, what you can do, there should be a little gray button there that says full screen. You can click it, and then that'll go to a full screen. If you're having more trouble, you can actually go and just kind of watch it on YouTube. Okay, right. So, Orville, that's what the subdomain is going to be for. You'll notice here that I think I said that. Let's see. You'll notice here that here's a domain name, right? And you'll notice that I've gotten here. My course is gainmindshare.geniustrainerpro.com. Okay, so that's pretty much how it's going to look, Ryan. I'm sorry, Orville. Orville, you asked the question. Ryan helped me answer you. Appreciate your help there, Ryan. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the dashboard. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look here at one more thing. Now, this is not functional yet. The chat and serve, and that's actually going to be coming. That's going to be another part of the suite we're going to be putting together, and you are going to have a chat area available, and it's actually going to be a separate thing. But that's kind of a future product or a future upgrade for those of you who are going to be looking to take advantage of that. Okay, so that's this column. And so one of the things I do want to do, I'm not going to go through setting up a course today. I am just going to kind of take you through something very briefly. When you get ready to start putting some of your courses together, I'm going to take you to some of the miscellaneous settings. And now by default, okay, you've got a discussion area. By default, your customers or your students can ask questions, and by default, you get email notification when your student asks a question. Orville, the way to handle that is either to mask the domain name for your course page, or to use the cloaking that I just gave you. Okay, now, okay, one more thing kind of here before I go. Again, I'm going to encourage you to make sure that you come to the multi-platform training tomorrow morning. I'm not going to keep you long here today, just in terms of adding a course. Okay, one thing that I do want to kind of tell you here is that when you actually put in your course name and your course tagline, I mean, you don't have to use these fields, but they do actually fill in what it is that you actually want your customer to see. And currently, there is no marketplace as at this time, but there will be. Right. So again, this is a future upgrade that we're talking about doing, but we want to go ahead and put it in. Eventually will be a marketplace. As of right now, there is not one yet. Okay, and one more thing, just in terms of workflow, right? Just in terms of workflow, the way that I go about this is that I actually upload my resources first before I start creating my course. So in other words, it's a little counterintuitive, and so what you that you want to start setting up your course right away, but I would actually upload my artifacts first, and I'll tell you why that is. When you start to actually do your menu and your menu planning, you want to bring in your documents, and you're going to bring in your documents, and you want to have them uploading and actually being imported into Genius Marketing, Genius Trainer Pro. So again, start the process by uploading your artifacts. For example, start the process by uploading the documents you're going to use. Start the process by uploading the audios you're going to use or videos, and then start to create your course based on that. That might require you to do a little planning that you're looking at. Maybe, you know, maybe you want to kind of plan it out on Excel or in a Google Doc or something like that, and then start thinking about your content, because what that does is it actually it forces you to actually create a better course, because you're going to be creating the course based on the content that you have, as opposed to creating sections where you got to go and get the content. Okay, right. So if I'm gonna drip something, for example, if I'm gonna drip something in particular, Ryan, and then then I'm actually going to probably take one more question. I promise to get you guys out of here by 15 minutes. And so we are in this course menu. Excuse me. And I'm going to go here to the course content. I'm going to go inside of the lesson. And if I'm going to edit or drip content, I'm going to show it after a certain period of time, after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Okay, when you say William, when you say video slides, what do you mean? Can you explain your question a little more, William? Video slides. Okay, Gene, when you get to the dashboard, you just that's the first screen that you're going to see when you log in with your login and password. So the dashboard is where you're going to come as soon as you log in. Excuse me, please. Okay, well, the way you're going to use vMerge slides for the most part is that you are going to upload your your content here. And when you have content, you got your PowerPoint presentation. And then what you're going to notice here, William, is it says view slides. That is where your slides are going to be, right? So I can actually preview my slides here. PLR, I don't even know what that is. This is just a sample, so I'm not really sure. I'm not doing a course on that, but those are my slides there, William. Okay, so this will be, I think that you will need to have the upsell in order to be able to get to the drip fed content. But if you do have the upsell, then you'll find it in the add content area. Right, yeah. So at that point, Orville, once you actually start to create the content, if you have the upsell, then there'll be a space there where you will then be able to take each artifact and then decide on how many, when you want it to appear based on days, right? Based on the number of days. You can have it appear after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, or you can have it show all the time. Yep, Kenneth, it is being recorded. Now, what I will tell you is that all of my sessions are going to be recorded. You'll be able to find them all on my find them all on my YouTube channel. youtube.com/gain mindshare. That is where this will be. This training will also be in the resources area, right? So you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find it there also. Okay, guys. I certainly appreciate you being here on a Friday night, and I don't want to hold you any longer on Friday night. I know that this is a travel night for a lot of you. A lot of you all are going to see family. A lot of you are hosting family, and again, I appreciate you being here. Now, tomorrow I'm going to be doing multi-platform training. So I'm going to be talking about Genius Marketing Pro. I'm going to be talking about Genius Trainer Pro, and I'm also going to be talking about Webinar Fusion Pro, right? So I'm going to be talking about all three platforms tomorrow, and I'm going to be talking about integration. So again, and it's not going to be a long training, but I am going to be talking about where you're going to be able to do integration. Okay, what time on Saturday? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, if you can't make it, don't worry, because we are going to then let's see. Let me put this in here. I think that the link is a 3-platform training. 3-platform training. Okay, if you want to sign up for it. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Genius Trainer Pro, Webinar Fusion Pro, and Genius Marketing Pro. I'm going to be talking about integration. Right, so I'm going to talk about how you integrate, and integration is going to be an ongoing topic. Okay, it's going to be an ongoing topic. I'm going to be taking them on an ongoing basis, and we're going to continue to talk about that, because we're going to be continuing to do more integration as time goes on. Okay, so let's see. So any other questions? Yeah, what I want to do, Orville, is I want to keep these recordings short. I am going to be doing this weekend, probably on Sunday. I'm going to do a Q&A, or actually, I'm sorry, on Monday evening. So Monday evening after the sales call. Now, again, I want to encourage you the same way I did in my email today, that Dwayne is actually going to be covering sales on Monday. So if sales has been a problem for you, or copywriting, or any of that stuff, or how you get traffic, or all that stuff, please make sure that you're here on Monday. Well, that's not yeah, Orville, what you'll need to do if you want to drip, it would be upsell 1. That's right. If you want to drip the content. Okay, so Monday evening, Dwayne's going to be covering sales at 7 o'clock p.m. And then later at 9 o'clock, I'm actually going to be doing, I think, a technical Q&A. So I'm going to be doing a technical Q&A on Monday evening. Let's see. I don't have the link for Dwayne's call on Monday, but do watch your email. He is going to be sending that out. He'll probably send it out Sunday night. Or he'll probably send it out Sunday night, and he's going to talk about sales. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about multi-platform training. And then just for Genius Trainer Pro on Monday evening at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be taking questions. I'm going to do a technical Q&A. So I'll answer as many of your questions on Monday evening as I can. Okay, and so just so you'll know, guys, we're not going anywhere, and so we're not going to leave you high and dry with this platform. So you know, we'll do everything we can to get you started. The difference between regular content and drip content is that your regular content, Orville, will show as soon as people see the course. So in other words, they're going to see everything all the time. So if I become a student in your course, I can see lessons 1 through 12. And with drip content, If you decide I'm not going to see lesson 12 until week 12, then you're going to be able to do it that way. Okay, Sam. In terms of links to the webinars, Sam, I think you and I are connected. Just email me. But in effect, Sam, send me your email address. I'll make sure that you are on my notification list. And then if you're on my notification list, you'll get all the Monday notifications. So Sam, just email me. I'll take care of you. Okay, Ray, just if you would just reach out to support on that, they'll take care of you. Jose, that's a change that's going to be made within the next couple of days. We are aware that's a known issue, and it will be taken care of, Jose. Azura, yes, the training will be available on my YouTube channel, and it'll also be in the GTP back office, youtube.com/gain mindshare. Okay, great, Wayne. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you again very much for being here on a Friday. And it is 9:25 Eastern Standard Time. And again, I will see some of you tomorrow. I know some of you will be on the road and traveling. If you don't make it, again, do not worry about it, because you are going to you're going to be able to get it. It's all going to be recorded. Anytime you want to see it back office, you'll be able to get it. Sam, just reach out to me and I'll list. Raymond, I can tell you, I actually am fairly close to a couple of the support agents, and I can tell you that all the questions get answered. So that I can tell you, no one ignores questions. But if you have something that you've been trying to get answered, Raymond, just send it to me. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you very much again for being here. It's about 9:26 Eastern Standard Time. And again, I'll be on tomorrow for multi-platform training. And again, on Monday, will be sales training. And on Monday night, there will be technical training. Okay, currently, we probably might start a forum, Raymond, Orville, but there's not an official Facebook for Genius Trainer Pro. And more than likely, what we'll probably do is to do a forum. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, but we might do a forum. Okay. Any questions? I'm actually going to take this. I'm sorry. You're probably looking at my screen, and I'm actually going to actually kind of look at you face to face here. But thank you for being here, and thank you for purchasing Genius Trainer Pro. And we all definitely appreciate it. And we're going to see to it that you can use this in order to build your business and to make money. So again, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow afternoon, either by recording or live, those of you who can make it. And again, Monday evening. Again, one of the things that nobody ever talks about in this industry is how you make sales, and talk about sales in general. And Dwayne is going to be dedicating Monday nights to talk about that. Please do not miss that training. It's going to be valuable to you. And then, we'll cover all the technical stuff. I'm going to help you with the technical stuff. Don't worry about that stuff, but you don't want to miss the sales training, right? You want to make sure you're there for that Monday night. And other than that, I'll see you then. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great weekend. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.